Hi, this is Highbridge Caravans Devon branch, and on this lovely January day we are doing a quick walk around video tour of this 2008 Adria Izola 697 SL. So Adria are a giant Slovenian motorhome manufacturer, premium European brand, building very good quality, quite high-end, well-built coach builts and van conversions. They've been going over 60 years, and in that time they thrived by exporting vans into Germany, France and Britain, and they're one of the biggest non-German manufacturers in Germany. Thrive over there, sell loads of vans in France and loads of vans in Britain. They've been in Britain for 50 years as well. People like them because of the good build quality and the year-round practical capabilities. So this particular one is a 2008 Izola. The Izola range were based on the Renault Master, which is a very tough and capable base vehicle. 2.5, very torquey, 120 horsepower turbo diesel engine, plenty of poke, 6-speed manual this one. Let's have a little look at the window sheet. So she's an Izola 697 SL. The SL means it's got single beds, stroke a huge double at the back over a garage, and very rare for this layout, it's also got a massive overcab bed. So it's a very, very practical family layout that you don't really see, in fairness. You should do, it's a good layout, but not something you see very much. So she's a 4-seat belt with 5 berths, so the dinette makes a double, then you've got double at the back and double over the cab, or single in the dinette, so it's a 5-berth. This one's been plated at 3.9 tonnes, so that's a massive payload and cheap road tax, but you will need a C1 on your driving licence for it. She's a 2.5 Renault Master turbo diesel, 48,000 miles, 7.2-ish metres long, 2.3 wide, so normal sort of width, maybe a tickle narrower than some, 3 metres tall, courtesy of the overcab bed, and priced at £32,995. If you were to order the nearest equivalent to this today, it would cost you about £75,000, so you're getting a decent bit of value there. So let's have a little walk around the outside there. So this one's not been washed since it came in, so it needs clean, but she's in good condition in fairness to it. Walking around the outside, we can see it's had a Fiamma canopy, wind out awning fitted. You can use that to attach a driveway awning or add sides in the front to it as an option if you want. We've got an awning light out there. We've got a central lock-in habitation door with an electric step. We've got a extra security lock on that door. Fridge vents for your 3-way fridge freezer, bathroom window there. Over the cab you've got a massive double bed with 2 opening windows, one either side, and a skylight, which is nice. Here we'll also see someone has added the security lock on the door. They've also added, very usefully, a external mains electric socket for when you're hooked up to the mains. You can plug in electric things like electric cooking devices for out there, and a gas barbecue point for running a gas barbecue from the gas in your gas locker, which is a very useful thing to have as well. Another very useful thing, this is a grade 3 fully winterised van. That's the top level of winterisation, and it's very good because it has a twin floor which you can load stuff underneath, and that obviously keeps you much warmer. That's something you don't see very often at all, in fairness to it, in most vans. So you've got double floor there in the front section of the van. Towards the rear you've got the big rear bedroom there with a window either side and a big opening skylight, and then you've got a massive garage, which is such a useful thing. Really good sized garage. Inside the garage you've got extra storage shelving compartments, an extra locker there, your heating system's in here as well. You've also got some more storage under the floor here as well, with your wastewater tank within it, so nothing will freeze up no matter what the weather, and you can load things under there alongside of it. Your spare wheels there, but if you need more storage, leave it at home, that's what I'd do. And then loads of room there. Your far side door, that measures about 2 foot by 2 and a bit feet there, so it's a good size. If you needed to make that door bigger, you could extend it upwards if you can find a company who could convert that. Other nice things in here, you've got heater vents, tie down points and a light, and you can just see this bracketry here. That's because your backrest on your rear bed can lift up, which is a handy thing for sitting up in bed and watching telly or whatever. Only fault I can find on the outside of the van is it's had a crack there, very common on the rear corners. Someone's just tapped it against something, and that's been repaired. It is noticeable, but it's just cosmetic and it's fully functional, so that's fine really. Roof rack and ladder on the back wall. Reversing camera's been fitted as well, that all works fine. Rear nudge bar as well to protect you if you do go too far, very handy. Roof is walkable and you can load on it if you wish. Kayaks and things like that up there. Other side of the garage, a decent size there. Gas locker, you'll fit 2 11 kilo European bottles in, or 2 6 kilo British bottles, or 2 11 kilo refillables for the European traveller. Truma heating, gas and electric, runs off gas if you're not hooked up, mains if you are hooked up. Very powerful, very warm. Other side of your ski locker, toilet cassette locker door there, bathroom window above, and then one of your lounge windows here. Freshwater fill-up point and your mains hook-up point. You've got mains hook-up and a leisure battery as well, and no other faults on the outside. In fairness to it, it'll clean up really well. She's all good. If I'm being critical, not the prettiest vans, graphics faded very slightly, but very, very practical in fairness to it. Stick a nice set of wheel trims or some alloys on there would help, but overall practical, well built, lots of storage. Looking at the cab, we've got full Remis cab blinds on the side and on the front. We've got air conditioning, which wasn't standard on this year. We've got your Camos reversing camera monitor up there, and she's all in fine condition. 48,000 miles was it? She's not done a great deal. You get these Adria Motorhome seats. These aren't Renault seats, these have been put in by Adria, very expensive Isringhausen from Germany. Very comfortable seats with adjustable lumbar support, height, and both swivel round. They're very comfortable things with twin armrests, and she's all in good condition there. Having a look on the inside of the van, so we come into the front lounge, which is pretty standard fare on most European vans. So we've got a front half dinette with 2 seat belts here. Table, the table can extend, which is not easy to do one-handed, but you can extend the table out, and there's a leaf underneath of it which drops in, so that you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people sat around it easily enough. Very handy thing underneath the table, that grey box there, that's an additional in-transit heater for your passengers. So traditionally your passengers had to freeze in the back of a motorhome, but these Adrias are this year very well set up for cold weather use, and it's got the additional heater underneath of there. Now this bed, the table, you can just see it's got a folding leg on it. The table drops down, and then this unit here slides across, and that gives you a single bed there. Now to infill this space here, you've got one infill cushion, and you pull this base bed out and put that cushion there. If you wanted to make some different cushions to make that a little bit easier, you can do. I will do a separate video of the bed of this one once I've sent this one. Over the cab, massive double bed up there. Internal faults wise, nothing much. Couple of the skylights, you can see the string there, need retensioning. That's of course something we will do during our checks and preparation of the vehicle. But over cab beds are really good size, and this simply pulls out if you've got 2 hands to do so, and you've got reading lights and privacy curtains up there. All really good. Vinyl floor. Don't know if it's got any carpets with it, this van. We'll have a look when we look in the wardrobe. Looking to the back of the vehicle, all fairly sort of mid-coloured wood, not too dark. We've got a nice big hecky roof light above the lounge with plenty of spotlights, downlighters. A lot of these lights have had LED bulbs put in as well by a previous owner, which is a good idea. Kitchen wise, European vans don't have big kitchens, they just don't cook in the van. Obviously this one's got the external electric socket and the external gas, so you can cook outside. But what I would do personally, my kitchen's about this size in my van. We're a family of 4, we cook in it half the year. We've got the same fridge freezer as this, so you've got full width freezer compartment at the top, and then 3 shelves, and the shelves in the door. Plenty of room in the garage. We can fit 12-volt socket in the garage. You can carry some 12-volt cool boxes, or put in an extra freezer in there if you wanted to. We've got a high level cupboard, we've got some drawers. Oven's not massive, they only put it in for the UK market, but it is an oven. It's a combi oven and grill. You could heat up pies, ready meals, pizzas, things like that in there. Carry a microwave, that's what we do in fairness to it. I wonder if you could carry a microwave. You can find one that would fit in that drawer there, take it out, and that's what we do with ours, and then just put it on the side to use it, or on the table. With the European vans, prep on the dining table, cook in the kitchen. That's what we do anyway. So nice light wood finish, and it's all in decent condition in here. Upholstery is what it is, it's not dirty or anything like that. That's all right. It's got this sort of suede edging to it, which is what they all had at the time. Sponge foam is okay. A lot of the time these could get a bit indented, but this one is quite good in fairness to it. Looking at the bathroom is on the same floor level as the rest of the van, so there's no step up there, but there is a step up into the bathroom once you get into it. That's something you'll find on most motorhomes, because they need to raise up the shower tray to allow drainage for that, and the sink underneath the back of it. It's a very good size separate shower, sink, decent bit of kitchen bathroom storage underneath of there, and 2 high level cupboards, and a big tinted window with a big mirror on it. And then the party piece of the van, the big selling point of this, apart from the garage, is this massive rear bed area. It's really big, as you can see, and you've got 2 nice big rear side windows and a skylight. this section here, you just pull out. If you want to turn it into a really big double, you can pull that out, and then there's a cushion that drops in there, and you've turned it into an absolutely massive double bed, and you can still step up on this step and just sit into the bed. As we saw from the garage, the head section on either side can lift up, so you can watch your telly box. No one ever has done. It's got a TV aerial on the roof, but you could have a TV bracket fitted up here if you wanted to. Your heater controls are here, so you can switch your heating on and off from your bed, which I love that as an idea. That's a good idea. You've got more storage, big storage underneath the foot of the bed there, and underneath the foot of the bed there. And then you've got a wardrobe with your infill cushion for the centre of your bed, your TV aerial, and an infill cushion for the front bed here as well, and a sink cover draining board. So this is the 2008-08 Adria Izola 697 SL at Highbury Caravans, Devon branch. Thank you very much. Goodbye.